Okay, so this video has a bunch of parts, but I didn't quite think through them all yet, so I'm not going to number them. One part is that I finished Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, but I'm not going to review it today because I'm not sure that I'll be able to read a whole nother book by the end of February, so I'm going to review it next week. Another part. Part 2? Kayla's Punishment. People in comments suggested peanut butter face a la John Green. Don't worry, Kayla, I'm not quite that mean. My first thought was something to do with the Super Bowl because I enjoyed the sports vlogs so much, and then I thought about the cooking punishment and how great that one was. So your punishment is to cook a traditional game day food, and I mean cook like with heat, either stove or oven. And you have to do a Super Bowl reaction video, and not just talking about the commercials. Another part, in my semantics class, we've been doing intentional semantics, and before I talk about that, I'm going to play a clip from season 1 of Fringe.
Well, you're familiar with the pliability of space-time, yes?
Of course, who isn't?
Well, let me explain. Most of us experience life as a linear progression, yes? Like this. But this is an illusion because every day life presents us with an array of choices. As a result, life should look more like this. And each choice leads to a new path. To go to work, to stay home, and in each choice we take creates a new reality. Do you understand?
And what did my professor draw on the board? A timeline. And then he drew branches. And then he proceeded to give us an axiom of why we can't have a branching future. I'm going to try to put the axiom up on the screen somewhere. But it has a bunch of upside down letters and stuff, so I'm not sure that it's going to work. But all this got me thinking about time and the future and other scary things. I'm not entirely convinced that Walter's description is wrong. I mean, I guess we really can have no evidence for these other parallel worlds, like actually existing in the sense that we could go visit them like Olivia does. But I can imagine the present being different, like if I had gone to a different grad school, or not gone to grad school. Or what if I had pizza instead of chicken for dinner? I'm reminded of that most famous of poems, The Road Not Taken. Now, I'm not saying that it's necessarily a good thing to take the road less traveled, but with each decision we make, we're differentiating ourselves more and more from other people. The older we get, the more decisions we make, the less likely it becomes that someone has already traveled the road we're traveling. We're all being pioneers on a path no one has traveled before. Is this what being a grown-up is? Doing something that no one else has done before? Or in a way that no one else has ever done it?